Hi, welcome to another installment of RDBMS DBFO. So last time I was actually showing you how to use the data guard broker to basically administer your data guard environment. So today I'm going to continue with the switchover commands that you can perform both on the DGM PRL client and also on the SQL Plus client. So I have the instructions on how to do that. Let me pull those up. There you go. So basically, I'm just going to follow these step by step. And I also have three windows open. I have a DGM GRL client that's open. I have a two SQL Plus client, one for my primary and one for my standby database. Let me see, which one is this? Okay, this is my primary. I'm gonna put this one at the top, and this should be the secondary. So I have the client, primary, second, and standby. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to first of all, this is my configuration, config -01. Primary database is v11g2h3. Standby database is v11g2sd. So what I'm gonna do now is just follow go step by step. So the first thing I'm gonna do is and again, just confirm that the standby database is either in a physical or logical mode, which my standby database is in physical. I've already run the show configuration command, as you can see. So I'm going to change the database flow from primary to logical standby database. So I'm going to do I'm just going to do, since I have a physical standby, this has to be converted from a primary to a standby. So what I'm going to do is I am going to run a switch over to v11g2sd. And so also what I had to do is I had to configure my listener. So one of the things that I noticed is, so when you set up your data guard environment, right? When you configure your primary database and you're looking at the services and you're looking at dealing with the TNS names.or file and then listener.or file. One of the mistakes you can make is you can actually just not put in the right settings, and basically you're gonna have issues with your broker framework. What I mean by that is, so I had to do this manually, right? I had to add additional parameters to my TNS names.or file and also to my listener.or file. So in my TNS names.or file, I had to basically, so I already have my two databases, right? I had to add my my listener, my TNS names.or file. So I add my listener, and then I went to and I configured the local listener on my database. So if I was to come to my primary database and do a show parameter local, give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? It's not gonna do it because I'm currently, yeah. So I need to basically just I just went to switch with commands. My database is not available. So let's do this. Please complete following step to finish it over startup instance here. Okay, so let's do a startup. Okay, let's exit SQL Plus. Start up. Okay, let's see what it says. Understand what that is. Connect SQL Plus. So good. Okay. So I'm actually looking at these steps on on a on my other window. So let me see. I've just restarted my database. So let's do this. Let's do a select database underscore row from v $database. It's not a physical standby, right? So let's shut down. Actually, you know what? It's probably not gonna do it. So let's exit and then SQL plus and then start up. Oh, shut immediate. So I'm just gonna restart my my standby that my original standby database, and then I wanted to confirm what the database role is. So let's do startup. So what I can also do is, let me just add these steps up here. Okay. Restart the primary. I'm not really gonna say primary because it's not primary anymore. It's been switched over to physical standby. So let's do restart. Let me just do this. Restart all databases. Okay. So what I'll do now is come to my original standby database, SQL Plus client, and then type in select database role from the $database. So now this one is a primary database, right? Great. So now we know that our switchover was successful. So let's do this. So let's run show configuration again. Come to our DGMDR window, so exit and go back in, connect, and then now let's do a show configuration. Okay, so now we can see that V11G2ST is the primary database, as I've already told you. So we have, and again, this is what switchover is. You change your primary to your standby and your standby to primary database role. So let's do this. I've already confirmed what the database role setting is. Okay, physical standby. Yep. On the new standby, which is this database V11G2S3. Let's actually confirm what the God status is. So let's do it. Select God underscore status from the database. I think in terms of God status, this is more. It's more about basically the communication between The two databases, primary and standby, and I think it's also about video data transfer. I think I must have seen this somewhere, and that's why I have it up here. But yeah. So, and again, so this is just a new configuration that you should you know that that I come across, and then I just I shared it with you to maybe you might find it useful down the road. Um, okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I should already have test a test table. So let me just check. Describe test. There you go. So I do have a test table. So let's do a select from test on text. Okay. So now I'm gonna do an insert values into test, and then just so I can I need to, and again, so it's gonna be very confusing because one the old standby is a new primary, and the old primary is a new standby, so it's gonna get confusing. But you know it's still important that we do this. So let's on a new primary database, which is this one at the bottom, I want to run an insert statement, and then values are going to be 2 and then test 2, or I'd rather just text 2. Okay, so let's copy this and then come to this window, paste it. One was been created, and you know what, let's just confirm that we should the two databases are, and again, so basically I think I created on the primary and then you will populate to the standby. So basically just to confirm that you have that database available, and then so you can as you're preparing to do all these perform these different tests. So I have inserted the data. So now let's do a commit. There you go. So I'm gonna come to my standby database, and let's run that. You know what? Before I do that, I'm actually going to bring up one of my old scripts. I need to get the query for to basically find what the sequence, the archive log, thread, and numbers are. So I think it should be, hopefully it's this one. Let's just open it to find out. So let's do a find, and I should be looking for thread, not thread. I'm trying to think, what is the query? What would the query actually? Okay, actually, you know what? Find, apply. There you go. So this is the query that I'm looking for. The check. Select sequence number, first time, next time, and then this is the query that I need. So let's copy this. Come to my two databases, and then let's paste it and see what's going on with my archive log. Archive log. Archive log. There you go. So copy this. copy this, and then bring in A and paste it, and let's see what it says. So 471, probably won't be able to, but you know what? Let me get rid of that descending. So descending is only useful when you have, you know, small number of archive logs, right? But when you have a large number, a large number of archive logs, it's not as helpful. So let's do this. That's probably why I have it in this file. So this is the file that I for my earlier tutorials. So I'm gonna copy this, do save it, and then I need to get to my minimizers, and then come to this page and do a just paste that in here and get rid of the last part. There you go. So let's see what this one says. So it's 264, 254 rows selected, 285. Let's do this. Let's rerun our select statement again. Our select from table. Okay, so it is still not applied. Okay. Let's do 279. Yes. 35. No. Okay. Then let's do this. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that I have the right number of archive logs on my primary and on my standby. That's the only way that the instance statement that I just committed is going to be applied. Okay, so incompatible media recovery is already active, which should be the manage recovery mode. So what I'm guessing is just be patient. Let me do this. Yeah, just be patient. Let's actually do that. Let's go into a file system. And let's go into let's open up Trace, and then from Trace we can go to where the archive logs are. So let's go to C app. Let's go to recovery area, V11G2SD archive logs. And it's 285, and let's go to archive log, and let's confirm it's 285, 36. Oh, you know what I did? Okay. I did not. So the database is in performance protection mode, right? Which means that I'm still using my. I still have to basically run the auto system switch log file for my archive logs to be sent to my standby database. So let's run that command. So you can do a auto system switch log file, or you can do an auto system archive log current. Basically, I've just created 2 additional archive logs. let's do a select 258. So now I have 286, 287, 287. Okay. Then let me do this. Let's see if 287 is applied. Okay. Applied, yes. So let's try it out. There you go. So we have our two rows of data, right? Test 1 and test 2. So let me actually view on that select. So yeah, that was basically, so you remember, right? So protection modes, you have, when you have performance, max performance, then basically that means that you have to you can let Oracle, cut, perform the you can let Oracle, be responsible for switching the log files, the archive log files, or you can do it yourself. You can do it manually using the two commands that I just showed you. And but for max availability and max protection, the configuration is different. It's not really about the archive logs and and the fact that and having to switch them to have the video data to be transferred to standby database. So let's do this. Okay, I've just confirmed. Okay. So now I'm already in DGMGRL, right? Configuration. Okay, so primary. This is actually backward. So okay. So I had to change this around. So V11G, the original Army database is not a physical standby, and the old standby actually is now the primary database. So let's change the database roles once again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my my physical standby back to my to that being my primary database, which is so remember, so V11G2H3 is my true primary database, but I converted it to I changed it to physical standby, and V11G2ST is my original standby, and I changed it to a primary database. So let's do this. I'm already connected to SQL Plus. Confirm what the database roles are. So let's run these two commands, right? Select database underscore role from V database, and then select database underscore role from V database, and let's do a show parameter service. Show parameter service. So now we know what these two databases are and what the database roles are. So next, what I need to do is I'm going to, okay, I've already done a switch over. So auto database commit to switch over to primary. This is on my standby database, right? Which my standby database is one at the top. So let's do this. So it's set to physical standby. So let's do a auto database. Let me see. Commit to switch over to primary. Auto database. Commit to switch over to primary. Missing worker. Okay, what did I do? I have connect as opposed to 2M. Okay, let's go. So what I'll do after that is I'm going to have to shut down and start up a database and confirm what my database role is now set to. And also, um, yeah, and then after that, just confirm, that what my archive logs, that I do have the same archive logs on my primary and my standby databases. So after that is commit to switchover. So commit to switchover to primary, and after this, you just gotta be patient. Um, how to database commit to switchover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. I thought it was, I was hoping that this would be a quick operation, but apparently not. What I will do is I'm gonna pause, and when I come back, hopefully, you know, this command would have just executed successfully. Thank you so much for watching.